Today's Ingles Open Road takes us to Knoxville, Tennessee, where host Chris Bainbridge visits the closest thing to a time machine and embarks on a journey guaranteed to amaze.
I'm Chris Bainbridge, inviting you to take a ride with me. This is an amazing place to find adventure in all shapes and sizes. Ingles has sent me on a mission to bring you the very best of what our beautiful home has to offer. Food, fun, nature, music, and more. All affordable and all out of the ordinary. This is the Ingles Open Road. Welcome to a center of learning and adventure millions of years in the making. Today, we're on the campus of UT Knoxville, visiting a place filled with geologic, historic, and artistic artifacts that both fascinate and inspire. It's all here at the McClung Museum of Natural History and Culture. Officially dedicated in 1963, this museum is celebrating its 60th anniversary this year, with collections ranging from archaeology to arts and culture to malacology to paleoethnobotany. Aren't you impressed I could pronounce that? The McClung is here with something for everyone. We're starting things off at this temporary exhibit, the sculpture of William Edmondson. This African-American artist was the sculptor of note in Tennessee for 2 decades in the early 20th century and remains one of the most important American artists of the last 100 years. Up next, we're trading the rocks carved by Edmondson for some that are a lot older, but just as cool, as we enter the geology and fossil history of Tennessee. Exhibits include hundreds of millions of years old fossils, and more recent Ice Age fossils, and ongoing accounts of present-day events. There's also an exhibit wholly dedicated to mussels. No, not that kind. The study of human origins. Their arts and culture collection, the decorative experience, and a reimagining of the Native Peoples of Tennessee Gallery, embracing the practice of repatriation while pursuing collaborative efforts with Native communities in research, programming, cultural and environmental preservation, and exhibitions. While wandering the many exhibits and reflecting on the 6 decades of this museum's history, it's easy to see why millions have tread these halls since the doors first opened in 1963. You know, Ingles is also celebrating its 60th anniversary this year, and just like Ingles, the McClung Museum of Natural History and Culture is free and open to the public. But rather than folks leaving with fresh produce and the best meat in town, when they leave here, they leave with a thirst for knowledge and a hunger to learn more. If you want to plan your visit, you can get started at openroadshow.com. Your weekend is waiting on the Ingles Open Road. See you, Monty!